What is that thing?
You got him. Now he's free.
A young girl notices a car pulling over outside her house from her room window. She goes outside to take a closer look. While she's looking around, a man with a pale white face suddenly appears, startling her. Fast forward about 20 years, a team of FBI agents is conducting a door-to-door manhunt for a serial killer. Agent Lee Harker and her partner, Agent Fisk, arrive at their assigned location. Fisk offers to handle the knocking while Harker stays back if she prefers. Agent Fisk exits the car, leaving Agent Harker behind. While in the car, Harker, who seems to have some form of clairvoyance, gets a feeling that the serial killer is in the house in front of her. As she exits the car and moves toward the house, Fisk rejoins her. Harker tells him that the man they're looking for is in that house and suggests they call for backup. Fisk, in disbelief, disagrees with her suggestion, saying it's just their first day on the job. He offers to check the house himself. As soon as Fisk knocks on the door, he is shot and killed. Harker then enters the house, searches for the serial killer, and captures him. Following this, William Carter, Harker's superior, assigns her a case involving an individual known as Longlegs. Longlegs is the prime suspect in a series of murder-suicides involving families. In each case, a father kills his family and himself, leaving a letter written in a coded alphabet and signed by Longlegs. The handwriting on these letters does not match that of any of the family members. Additionally, all the victims have daughters who share the same birth date. Harker gets to work researching the case. After a long day of investigation, Carter finds her asleep and invites her for a drink. At the bar, Harker informs Carter that there's no sign of forced entry into the victims' houses or any indication that Longlegs was ever inside them. After their discussion, Harker drives Carter home, where she meets his wife, Anna, and their daughter, Ruby. Before leaving, Harker agrees to attend Ruby's birthday party. At night, while Harker is on the phone with her mother, Ruth, she hears a noise outside and ends the call to investigate. Not seeing anyone, she returns to the house and finds a coded birthday card from Longlegs. When she decodes it, Longlegs warns her that revealing the source of the card will lead to her mother's death. As Harker continues her research on the murder cases, she discovers an algorithm that represents the murderer's pattern. The first murder occurred on July 14, 1966. Subsequent murders happened within 6 days, either before or after the daughters' birthdays. All the murders form an inverted triangle, with one date missing. Following a lead from the discovery that reads X marks the spot, Harker and Carter visit a former crime scene where they find a cross and a doll buried beneath it. They take the doll for evaluation, during which they discover a strange metal orb inside its head. When the metal orb is tapped, it emits whisper-like noises, which trigger Harker's clairvoyant abilities. Harker and Carter visit the mental hospital where the only survivor of that crime scene, Carrie Annie, is committed. There, they discover from the visitor's log that Carrie was previously visited by someone using Harker's name. Harker goes in to see her while Carter waits outside. During the interrogation, Harker learns that Carrie Annie, like the other murder victims, also received one of Longlegs' dolls as a birthday gift. While she was away, her father murdered her family. When asked about the visitor she had previously, she expresses her undying obedience to him, whom they now suspect to be Longlegs, and her willingness to do anything he asks, including taking her own life or Harker's. Following these events, Carter revisits Harker's file, invites her to his office, and shares his findings with her. He reveals that Harker's mother, Ruth, had filed a police report about a trespasser approaching Harker a day before her 9th birthday. Carter then encourages Harker to visit her mother and discuss the matter with her. When Harker arrives at her mother's place and questions her about the trespasser, her mother simply directs her to her childhood bedroom. There, Harker finds a box of photos, among which is a picture of a pale-faced man, confirming that Longlegs was the man who had visited young Harker a day before her birthday. Harker gives the picture to Carter, and Longlegs is tracked to a bus stop and arrested. After watching Longlegs' recorded interrogation, during which he expresses his desire to see Harker, she realizes that the missing date from her previous findings is that day. Fearing that Longlegs' accomplice will commit another murder, Harker decides to interrogate him face to face. During the interrogation, Longlegs claims to serve the man downstairs and hints that Harker's mother is his accomplice before gruesomely smashing his head on the table and killing himself. Afterward, Carter informs Harker that Carrie was reported to have committed suicide while Harker was interrogating Longlegs. Having decided to bring Harker's mother in for questioning, Agent Browning drives Harker to her mother's house and waits in the car. From her bedroom window, Harker witnesses her mother shooting Browning with a shotgun. She rushes outside to confront her and finds her mother about to shoot a doll that looks like her. Ruth shoots the doll's head off, causing Harker to lose consciousness. In her state of unconsciousness, Harker sees that Longlegs lived in their basement during her childhood, creating possessed dolls, and that her mother has been his accomplice all along. Her mother disguised herself as a nun and delivered the possessed dolls to the families that were later murdered. She made this deal with Longlegs to ensure that he would spare young Harker's life. Harker regains consciousness in the basement to the sound of a phone ringing. When she answers, the voice on the other end tells her that she is late for Ruby's birthday party. Harker quickly drives to Carter's house, where the couple welcomes her in. She finds her mother already there with the doll and Carter's family possessed due to the presence of the doll. Carter takes his wife, Anna, to the kitchen and murders her. As he begins to come for his daughter, Harker shoots and kills him. Realizing that her mother still intends to kill Ruby, Harker is forced to shoot and kill her mother as well. She then tries to shoot the doll, but her gun won't fire. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in my next video.